What's up, guys? Today we're going to do a couple ways that I also like to get up to the arm bar, and basically both of them are head smash arm bars in their own way, but it's about how you walk up and get to the high mount. So one of them utilizes the underhooks. It almost looks like, if you're using one underhook, it almost looks like you're climbing up for an arm triangle, because you kind of are. So I'm going to get underneath her head here, just like this, and even if she's got her elbow tucked, I'm going to position my body to where I can get underneath her elbow here, and I'm going to start walking it up. So just like we did for the arm triangle video, I'm going to walk this up until I get the arm all the way across here. I move my head to the other side. But now I'm not going to drop all the way down here. I'm just going to keep control just like this. And I'm going to keep this arm cupping her armpit, and I'm going to get this arm hugging underneath my elbow just like this. So I've got a nice and tight position here. I'm going to use this to slide this knee up. So the knee on the side of the arm that I'm trapping is going to slide up, just like this. Now, I'm going to lean back into her, lift her head up, and this other leg on the other side is going to go basically inverted and get to my S-mount position. So I'm going to lean back in, lift her head up, and invert this leg underneath her just like this, okay? Now, I'm going to keep this arm underneath the head, and this one is going to scoop her arm. I'm going to lean, post to the side, scrape this leg over. You always throw the leg over before you sit back. And now I can finish the arm bar just like that, okay? So, now, the double underhooks, you're going to be much less likely to get this on a good person, but should they be making a stupid mistake, like they're framing up with both arms just like this, yeah, or whatever, drop your shoulders underneath and walk up underneath both elbows just like this, right? You can hold this position indefinitely, basically. She's not getting out of this. But if I actually want to go to my arm bar, it's going to be even easier. I'm going to slide any of my knees up, lift, invert, get underneath here, right? I also like to, when I get into this S-mount position, I like to bring this knee across the shoulder. So I get it up nice and high, and then I bring it across the shoulder just like this. So now I've got a really, really tight pinch on the arms. Would you agree, Chelsea? Yes, she would agree. So now I'm going to take this arm. Once again, I scoop the arm, lean, post to the side, scrape this over the head, and I fall back, pinch, finish the arm bar. Now, the last way that we're going to get up and get to the arm bar is going to be when she's trying her elbow escape. How do I counter that? What's one way that I can counter that and implement some counter offense? Well, she's going to bump and turn. I'm going to keep my knees pinched to make it hard for her to get that leg underneath and just to be nice and tight so she can't create space. But I don't want her to work towards that escape. So I'm going to take this arm, I'm going to get underneath her head, get my shoulder to the other side of her face, and I'm going to drive my shoulder across here to get her to turn this way. And then I slide that knee up to a higher mount position. Now she can't elbow escape to this side, but she can go to this side, and perhaps she does. Perhaps she tries to bump and turn, and she tries to get her elbow escape here. I'm going to do the same thing. Get underneath the head, drive that shoulder across, slide that knee up. Now, I'm in that nice high mount position. Once I get to this high mount, I can just pick whichever arm makes sense, bring it across, get my head to the other side, same thing we did before. And now, same thing I just did, get into that S-mount position with that head smash arm bar, scoop the arm, lean, post, scrape that leg over the head, fall back, and finish. So with all of these setups, everything I'm doing is to maintain as much tightness as I can, as much preventative measures as I can do to stop her from escaping and creating space. So I lift the head off the ground so that it's hard for her to bridge out of it while I adjust my S-mount position so that I'm really, really tight, and then I can switch to attacking the arms. Same thing with the shoulder pressure. When she starts turning to the side, I use my shoulder pressure to move her to the other side and then walk up. So out of all three of those, the single underhook walk up, the double underhook walk up, and the shoulder pressure walk up, you're getting to that high mount position, getting that arm and head, lifting up into the S-mount. All that makes you really, really tight, and it's going to be very hard for your opponent to escape if you do that well. And if you're patient, you guys have to be patient with this. It might not take you 10 seconds to do. It might take you 30 seconds. It might take you a minute of wearing them down and getting into this position. Just stay the course and don't be frustrated. A lot of times people lose position because they get impatient and they think, well, it didn't work in 10 seconds, right? I'm going to abandon it and move to something else. Well, sometimes you need to just constantly work towards that goal and you'll get it. It might take you a minute, it might take you more, but you'll get there if you're doing it properly. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you share it. Make sure you drop a comment if there's something you have a question on or something you want to expand upon. Make sure you also are subscribed to the channel and click that notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time we have new videos out there. Smash that thumbs up button. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.